Hello and welcome to another Market Minute with Jake. I am your host, Jake Eldridge with Realty One Group Eminence. And in today's Market Minute, we are discussing the real estate activity for Reno Sparks Nevada for August 8th, 2022. If we take a look at that real estate activity, it shows that there is currently 1,582 homes actively for sale. I don't know about everybody else, but I am super pumped to see that inventory level going back up and in more of a normal status. On top of that, 1,018 out of that 1,582 homes do indicate they are eligible for FHA financing. If you're unfamiliar with FHA financing, it is a program which is allowing some buyers to put as little as 3.5% down as the down payment towards the purchase of their new home, when it used to be that you had to sometimes come up with upwards of 20% as a down payment if you wanted to purchase a home. If you want more information about that, simply send me a text message, 775-378-4976. All you have to do is put FHA financing, and I'm happy to get in touch and answer any questions you might have regarding that program, or get you in touch with a lender that can answer all of the questions you might have regarding getting a mortgage. So diving right into the numbers again, 1,582 total homes actively for sale. Highest list price was at $15.9 million and the low at only $125,000. There was 22 homes in the $100,000 to $200,000 price range, 90 homes in the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, 150 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 276 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 304 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 203 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 151 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 81 homes in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 67 homes in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 177 homes with a list price between $1 million and $2 million, 39 homes listed between $2 million and $3 million, 11 homes listed between $3 million and $4 million, 6 homes between $4 million and $5 million, 1 home in the $7 million to $10 million price range, and 4 homes over $10 million. So if we break all those numbers down, it indicates that right now the median list price for a home in Reno and Sparks is sitting at about $590,000, and the average is at $774,000. If we look at the days on market activity, it shows a median days on market of 41 days and an average days on market of 53 days. Now, if we do go back in and eliminate some of those more luxurious properties, let's say anything that is over $2 million in price, it does reduce these numbers significantly. The median list price will drop from that $590,000 down to $579,000. And the average drops significantly, as that drops from $774,000 all the way down to $662,000. As for the days on market activity, not much of a change there. When we eliminate those homes that are over $2 million, it drops as a median days on market from 41 days down to only 40 days, and the average days on market drops from 53 days down to 50 days. Now, I still do this extra segment because there's so many people out there right now that are still taking advantage of low interest rates. Even though inventory levels have climbed, many people are having to write multiple offers and getting beat out by competition. So the second part of the video does give you some tips on what you might look for in order to make sure that you write an offer that will get accepted by the sellers, hopefully. When breaking down real estate, the MLS categorizes real estate in several different ways. There are 4 categories that I want you to pay attention to. If you've been writing offers on properties but getting beat out by your competition, you might take these little hints, and hopefully you'll find a property that you can write an offer on and get that offer accepted successfully. Those 4 categories to pay attention to are new, back on market, price reduced, and extended status. New status is going to be the most recently listed homes for sale. So if you can get in there on day one when that home hits the market, obviously there's going to be a ton of people looking at these, but if you really like the home, get with your agent, write an offer right away, and make sure that that offer has a quick expiration. The listing agent that is helping the home sellers to sell their home does need to present that offer within the time frames that you specify in that contract when you write an offer. So again, make sure that you have a quick expiration. Next up, we have the back on market category. Back on market's very similar to that new status. What it means is that the home sellers temporarily took their home off of the market for whatever reason and have now put that home back on market again. So if you see something in that back on market category, get in there right away. Again, hopefully you'll eliminate some competition if you fall in love with the house by writing an offer with a quick expiration on those. And hopefully you will go into escrow successfully with the sellers accepting your offer. Next up is the price reduced category. Price reduced, pretty self-explanatory. This means that the home sellers had their home listed at a higher price, but have now reduced that price in an effort to entice buyers to write offers. Likely they were not getting offers at that higher price. So again, if you see something in that price reduced category, go take a look. If you really like it, make sure that you do write that offer with a quick expiration, so hopefully you eliminate some of your competition and go into escrow successfully with an accepted offer. Last category to pay attention to is going to be the extended status. Extended status means that the home was actually on the market so long that likely the contract that they had with the listing agent that is helping them to sell their house expired, and they had to extend that contract. So anytime you see a home that has a high number of days on market, it's worth at least going to take a look at, because likely you're not going to have a lot of competition. So hopefully if you fall in love with the house, you can write an offer and there won't be any competition, and they'll go with your offer, accept that, and you'll go into escrow successfully. So if we break the numbers down simply based on those four categories of new, back on market, price reduced, or extended status, there's 311 homes that fit into one of those four categories. 200 out of that indicate they are eligible for that FHA financing. Highest list price was at $4,475,000 and the low at only $190,000. There was 4 homes in that $100,000 to $200,000 price range, 22 homes in the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, 32 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 56 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 64 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 51 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 29 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 14 homes in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 16 homes in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 19 homes with the list price between $1 million and $2 million, 3 homes with the list price between $2 million and $3 million, and 1 home in the $4 million to $5 million category. So if we break those numbers down, it indicates that right now the median list price for a home that's in one of those 4 categories of new, back on market, price reduced, or extended status, sitting at $560,000 compared to the $590,000 when we ran it for all of the active inventory. As far as the average list price, that's sitting at $636,000 compared to the $774,000 when we ran it for all the inventory. And if we look at the days on market activity, it shows a median days on market of 18 days and an average days on market of 34 days. Now, if we do go back in and eliminate those few properties that are over that $2 million price point, again, it does reduce these numbers significantly. The median list price would drop from that $560,000 down to $555,000, and the average list price would drop from $636,000 down to $608,000. As for the days on market activity, not much of a change there. The median days on market stays the same at 18 days, and the average days on market drops 1 day from 34 days down to only 33 days. So that's it for today's Market Minute with Jake. As always, if you enjoy this content, make sure you click that like button. If you do have family or friends who are actively searching for a home to purchase or have been thinking about purchasing a home, or who might need help with the sale of their existing home, I'd love the opportunity to help out in any way I can. I'm always open to phone calls, text messages. You can send me a message on any of my social media platforms. You can send me a text message as well. So just feel free to give me a shout. My cell phone, 7 days a week, 775-378-4976. That email that you can email me at is jakeeldridge32@gmail.com. Or again, if you're watching on any of the social media platforms, you can simply drop a comment with any questions or send me a direct message. They all have the ability. You just click that send message button, and I'm always happy to answer questions that way as well. Thank you again for watching, and have a great night.